Pins for the win. What's inside the newest Zanini box? Somebody has piped up at the back of the crowd. Yes, go ahead, sir. What is the Zanini box? So glad you were able to read the script correctly. Zanini Box every single month will deliver to you a selection of collectible pins. If you are somebody that like to fancy your flair and show that off to the neighborhood, you're that guy that walks around where every part of your denim jacket has flair, collectible pins everywhere. Wait a minute, I had a denim jacket that had collectible pins. We'll have to talk a little bit later, sir, in the back. But every single month, Zanini Box will deliver just that, collectible pins to your doorstep. We're going to go ahead and open up the newest offering from the Zanini Box and check out what we got going on inside for this month. And it's certainly, if you'd like to get on board this train of collectible pins, they're working on the title right now for that. You can click the link down below in the video description, and you can head on over to Zanini Box and you can subscribe today. I don't know really what's happened to this box. Some large person has stepped on this, or maybe it looks like it's been run over by said collectible train. I really hope that the contents are still fully intact. I'm going to reach off camera to the black hole. We're going to grab Chet Cuddington III, and then we're going to do just that. We're going to Chet Cuddington into the... We're just going to cut the box. We're just going to cut the box. Put the knife to the side. Open up the top flap. See how successful we are here. There we go. Oh, this box is mangled. Mangled! Pull out the... Let's see, we got some magnets. Yeah, the magnet backings, which I think we've seen. Actually, there are a couple of magnets in there as well. The last little offerings that we've looked at for Zanini Box have packed more than just your regular pins. Of course, the one thing we always tend to look at is the trading cards. Let's get these all opened up here. Also, one thing that Zanini Box packs with their pins is a bunch of trading cards. Some trading cards from, of course, comics, some trading cards from movies and TV, and some from video games as well. And I always like the little small touch that they throw in, like a very retro-looking card at the very bottom there. Now, of course, I never keep my cards like this. Well, I do keep them in sheets like this, but I do tend to remove them and group them together. So all the top panel, for example, of Captain America, the Hulk, and Superman will be all pulled out and be mixed along with all samesies cards. I like to keep my cards all samesies. Let's just pull out one of these to show you guys the quality of card that you get inside with these Zanini boxes here. First of all, one thing I do like about these is that they have rounded corners. Not that I'm someone that's fearful running around the house with a card in my hand like this, because of course you fall down on that. Ouchie, that's going to hurt your eye. But I do like the fact that it just makes the cards a little bit more unique than your traditional trading cards. You can see all the corners are rounded off here, and a nice, good, thick, beefy card. That's not the stuff that you would get at your general store for... What would be trading cards back in the 80s? I feel like 25 cents. Am I wrong by making a guess that's 25 cents? Could be actually a little bit more than that. But yeah, nice little hefty cards. On the front, we got Captain America, #1. 10 cents. 10 cents. You'll never find a comic for 10 cents. Unless you just go to a flea market or garage sale, somebody's just selling off a bunch of crap. On the back, you've got Captain America Comics #1, publisher Marvel Comics, published March 1st, 1941. Writer is Joe Simon and Jack Kirby, and cover is Joe Simon and Jack Kirby as well. Here is a QR code. Go ahead and scan that right now. I think it takes you over to Amazon's website, where I think you can order like a trade paperback version of this, or like a digital copy. I'm going to have to go and check that myself. But nice looking cards. I really do think they did a bang up job on these. Again, I like to really group these together so that they're not all like, you know, it's kind of like somebody that just hits the buffet table and just grabs everything. You know, they add salad next to the stir-fry pork, and you really can't combine the two. That salad's going to get awfully wilted. But really nice looking trading cards. We'll put those to the side. Right over there. And let's reach in and start pulling out some pins. The first one is Daffy Duck. Rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season. There's Daffy Duck right there. I do like the fact that they didn't give him a background. You can just see it's him standing on his own. Poor Daffy always got the worst of it in Looney Tunes. If he ever got shot with a shotgun, which I guess they probably couldn't do that anymore in new cartoons, his bill usually would be flipped around to the back, or sometimes it would just be blown open and you could see his eyes straight through his... Just horrible things they did to this poor duck. And yet he continued to take a paycheck. He was still working for Warner Brothers after all. But I hope to think that they were paying him some hazard pay as well. Bugs Bunny never had to deal with that crap. Daffy dealt with all of it. And hopefully he did get paid for that. It's a nice looking pin, though. I'm going to put that to the side. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, Thundercats. Thundercats. Big thing Thundercats is right now. Super 7, of course, is handling the license for the action figures. Thundercats is pretty popular again. The only thing that's really lacking right now is a Thundercats live-action movie. Who else would be on board a Thundercats live-action movie? Right here. Me. I jumped in front of the rest of the line. I would love a Thundercats live-action movie, if done right. Don't make them all into like teenagers trying to discover how awkward they are as cat people. But there's the Thundercats logo right at the top there. That would look quite snazzy if I still had that denim jacket. One of these days, I've upped my reward to $25, starting I think first at $10. Hopefully $25 will start bringing out people that may either have the jacket in their possession or they may have seen the jacket on a person, and they'll let me know. Just give me a call. I'm the guy looking for that denim jacket. Let's see what else we have in here. Next pin we have is Aquaman from the Justice League cartoon Aquaman. I like the shield shape that they've given the character. Of course, there's Aquaman on. The only thing you're not seeing in this case is Aquaman with his little hook hand, which they gave him later on. Well, I guess that's not true. In the Justice League cartoon as a whole, I think the first episode with Aquaman, he did have the hand, and then he ended up losing it. So, there you go. Got a little earring there in the corner. Somewhat passé now. I don't think Aquaman really looks like this anymore, does he? He's just gone back to looking like classic-looking Aquaman. But I kind of like the guy with the beard, the longer hair. Looks a lot more like Jason Momoa now that you think about it. We have that. Let's see what else we have in here. Next pin we have is Vision. If anybody has been watching WandaVision, I have not, because I don't have Disney+. I've heard good things about it, though. That's classic-looking Vision. No arms, sadly, no torso. He's just literally a torso. Well, no arms, no lower torso. He's literally just a top bust. You can put that on your piano while you're playing. You'd probably need something a little bit larger, though. That's what it looks like on the back, just in case somebody was yelling from the back. I could hear you, after all, sir, yelling that you wanted to see the back of the pin. There's really nothing exciting to write home about. He already is starting to write his letter. Vision, there we go. We got a couple more pins. Pulling out the next one. We have Master of the Universe Man-at-Arms. Another popular thing going on right now with Master of the Universe Origins. I've been doing reviews of those if anybody has been checking them out. But we got classic Duncan. Is it Duncan? Man-at-Arms his name? Duncan? With a big Tom Selleck mustache. Really, if they had done things right, done true service to Man-at-Arms, they should have brought Tom Selleck in to play the role. He'd be a little bit taller, granted. But Tom Selleck, Man-at-Arms, I think it could have worked. Probably not now. Back then. Well, I don't know. Tom Selleck isn't super old. I mean, he doesn't look visibly old. We know he's probably dyeing that mustache now. That's not his natural hair color. But I think he could still pull off a pretty decent Man-at-Arms. I'm championing that right now. Hashtag Selleck for Man-at-Arms. Nobody's going to get behind that. I know. See what else we have in here. I think that's it. We also have some swappable backings for those pins. So if you don't like to have the rubber backings and you like to have those ones that you have to pinch, you know those, you have a bunch of those to go with. And also included is all those magnets. Now with the magnets, let me just show you what's going on here. You essentially get all the same magnets that you did get for pins. Now I had said this before when we had a look at these already. I really think that they could have easily just given you like a magnetized backing. Because it looks like, I think how it works is, yeah, you peel off the sticker cover, and then I guess you put the magnet on the back of it. So you basically have like two pieces. There's the Thundercats logo, done as a magnet. Aquaman, magnet. Man-at-Arms, yep, magnet. Vision, also magnet. This one is just combined together. Whoops. Oh, you know what those were? Those were the magnets. Those were the backings for these. So like I said, you just peel them off, stick them together. You want to make sure you get like shapes together. If you are somebody that passed shapes in kindergarten, then you would be ideal to actually be able to line the shapes up. Like I said, stick those together. And the last one was Daffy Duck. A little Daffy Duck that you can make into a magnet. A little bit of craft project, I suppose. Last, but certainly not least, we have the insert card, which seems awfully bright here. The Zanini box for February 2021, the pins and the magnets, you got Thundercats logo, Aquaman, keeping collection DC Comics, Vision, keeping collection Marvel Comics, Daffy, collection 2 of 6 Looney Tunes, and they call it actually Men-at-Arms instead of Man-at-Arms, but it's the collection 2 of 6 He-Man. And then for comics, movies, and games, we're all represented here by, of course, the trading cards that we also had a look at. Again, I don't know why the white is so. There we go. You got comics, movies, and games all represented as cards that come included with these pins also. Again, if you guys are big fans of collectible pins and trading cards and magnets, there's a lot going on here. You can click the link down below and subscribe. Head on over to Zanini Box website, and you can get these delivered to your doorstep every single month. Today we were having a look at the Zanini Box for February 2021. If you guys are also fans of this channel and enjoying all the content you're seeing, even especially when we have a look at these unboxings like this, be sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Be sure you turn on the bell notification, and be sure you come back to this channel Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.